Hello YouTube, and today I will be talking about the 2003 action comedy Johnny English, starring Rowan Atkinson, and I'm a really huge Rowan Atkinson fan. And what I like about this movie is that it's a James Bond parody and is actually even written by the writers of the James Bond movies, Neil Purvis and Robert Wade. And it also stars Natalie Imbruglia, I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name, as the leading lady, and she's a officer from Interpol. And Ben Miller plays Johnny English's sidekick, and I find he's a very funny actor, and I like him in other roles like Death in Paradise and Paddington, as well as Primeval. And John Malkovich plays the villain. I find he's really fun to watch in the movie. He's an American actor, but he's playing a Frenchman, but does this really over-the-top French accent. Like in one part, he has the crown jewels, and he says, "So what do you think? Should I try it on? Yes, no, maybe, so..." And in the movie, he gets possession of the crown jewels because he has royal blood in him, and he tries to get control over Britain. And he owns prisons, so he tries to turn the UK into a whole prison island. And I also like in this movie that they mock Bond villain cliches. Like in one part, Johnny accidentally kills a guard and makes it look like that there was a henchman who killed the guard, and he makes up a cliche story that this guard has this henchman has a deformed face of like scars on both sides of his cheeks in the shape of a banana, and having orange frizzy hair and an eye patch. And then, spoilers, later on in the ending, it turns out that there's an actual person who looks like that. And I even love this particular use of slapstick in the movie. Like at one part, Johnny's car is being towed, and they're chasing after the bad guy, so they steal the tow truck, and then they're trying to get the car off the tow truck, and they start speeding, and they get their picture taken, and the police notice the suspects of them speeding, so Johnny destroys the speeding camera with a missile. And yeah, this is all around just a fun slapstick movie, and I like what the trailers said about this movie, that it's Bean meets Bond. There's even a bunch of deleted scenes that actually could have been good to throw into the movie as well for more comedic delivery. And even one part where you could have Pascal Sauvage be more of a ruthless villain than he actually is. And what else to say? Oh yeah, and there's also another part in the DVD special features where Johnny gives you spy tips, which is a lot of fun to watch. And yeah, in general, this is a fun ride. I love how it's a James Bond parody, but also partly its own thing, and I would give a 4-star rating too.